For those of you who don't know me, my name is Beth, and I'm a senior here at USD who will be graduating next weekend. Thanks. I'm originally from Arizona, and thus have been so happy to have the opportunity to spend the last 4 years here in San Diego. My time at USD has been filled with so many new adventures, lifelong friendships, challenging yet rewarding classes, and a renewed love of donuts thanks to those pink boxes that help me get through finals every year. Each semester, I anxiously awaited the arrival of candlelight mass because it meant I could justify taking an hour or two out of my study time to let go of the stress of finals and simply be present to God and to those around me. I can't believe how quickly the time passes. As much as I don't want to admit it, I guess my mom and dad were right when they said that my college years would fly by, because believe me, they flew. I can distinctly remember the chaos of move-in weekends and the confusing months that followed as I tried to figure out who I was and where I belonged here at USD. I also remember my first few times coming to this beautiful place, Founders Chapel. I remember taking it all in, the wood paneling, the intricate ceiling, and the crucifix at the center of it all, thinking about just how beautiful it all was and how I immediately felt a sense of calm when I arrived. To this day, I am still in awe of the physical beauty of this chapel, and my friends have probably caught me staring up at the ceiling, and I promise I was paying attention. But what truly makes this place so special to me is the people who gather here. My dad has this favorite saying that he always uses, which is, "You can never have too many friends." Even though I usually just roll my eyes at him, I think my experiences here with Founders Chapel have felt the same way and have lived out that message. This is a space where we hold hands during the Our Father, gather around the altar during Mass for Peace on Wednesday nights, and stay in the foyer for at least 30 minutes after Mass. Or wait, maybe that's just me. It is a space that invites, gathers, sustains, and nourishes, and it does so as one community. It is here where we experience the real presence of Jesus in both the Eucharist and the people. I have prayed here, cried here, laughed here, with a couple of snorts thrown in there, of course. And I know that I have grown and experienced these things with my fellow students. But my relationship with God hasn't just been strengthened in this building. It has been growing and changing as I experience new things. Through my involvement with university ministry, I've had the opportunity to attend and lead retreats like Search, and had the great privilege to immerse myself with communities in both Tijuana and El Salvador. Each of these experiences holds a special place in my heart, and I know that I have been irrevocably changed for the better because of them. And this fall, I will be joining the Jesuit Volunteer Corps, or JVC, along with a few other seniors, as I prepare to embrace a new community and continue to let the Lord guide me in this new adventure that is truly a culmination of the growth I've experienced in the past few years. It is a bittersweet feeling to have so much excitement for the future while also not wanting to let the present go quite yet. So a note to my fellow seniors. If I have any advice to give, it would be to savor these last few moments as much as you can, but don't be afraid of change. Be open to what lies ahead and the wonderful plans God has for each of us. Be open to embracing the newness and realize that we go not in fear nor regret, but with triumphant leaping bounds that carry us to our next journey. We may not want to leave, but we can recognize that it means that we have been able to experience something special here, something powerful, and something that doesn't end on May 28th. As much as Founders will forever be our home, realize that your home is also in your relationship with God, and that will be found wherever you go. And to all those who get to spend a little more time here in this sacred space, I will say, don't let the stresses of tomorrow take away from today. As someone who has done her fair share of stress about classes, grades, applications in the future, I know it's tempting and easy to fall into. But I can say from experience that if I managed to give it to God, to recognize my inability to control it all, I was able to more fully experience the people and the opportunities in my life that truly mattered. So make time for the things that matter to you, whatever they may be. Whether it's going on retreats, watching the sunset or sunrise with your friends, or simply stopping by Founders to say a quick prayer, don't be afraid to slow down and let God love you and take care of you. A favorite prayer of mine is the Oscar Romero prayer, written in Romero's honor to recognize the important work he did in El Salvador, and a prayer I have felt connected to ever since my time there. Part of it reads, "This is what we are about. We plant the seeds that one day will grow. We water seeds already planted, knowing that they hold future promise. We lay foundations that will need further development. We provide yeast that produces far beyond our capabilities. We cannot do everything, and there is a sense of liberation in realizing that. This enables us to do something, and to do it very well. It may be incomplete, but it is a beginning, a step along the way, and an opportunity for the Lord's grace to enter and do the rest." And so to expand on this metaphor a little more, this is how I viewed Founders Chapel and the university ministry community's role in my life. They have planted seeds within my heart that continuously nourish and strengthen me. The seeds are the relationships I've developed with our community in Tijuana, the seeds of passion for social justice that I hope to live out in JVC, and the seeds that forever connect me to this community. They are the seeds that remind me of the countless good memories and experiences I've had, and the seeds that encourage me to take what I've learned and go confidently out into the world. They are a culmination of everything I am and everything I hope to become, and I know that because of my time here with this community, I will be able to welcome this next chapter with open arms, knowing that we always find our way back home.